if we're going to wake the good Lord. It was only a matter of time before we'd need help from another court. Now the flower the hag's note mentioned, the frosted cerise, it blooms in the Prince of Frost Court, the snow-laden region that borders the Windwood. Lady Borealis is an herbalist with ties to the nobles in the Prince of Frost Court. I'm certain she'll be able to get you started in your search for the frosted cerise. I'll go talk to Lady Borealis. I was surprised to hear someone was inquiring after the frosted cerise. I've traveled between the courts for centuries studying various herbs and blossoms, but I've now actually seen one myself. The flower only grows in the Bitter Spine Mountains, but it hasn't been seen in centuries. Well, I can lead you to the frosted cerise myself. The Baroness would know if it is possible to get your hands on one. And luckily I have an invitation to the Prince Frost Centennial Reception Ball. Reception Ball? Indeed, the Prince of Frost tours various locales in his domain once per century or so, and likewise Baroness Bitterspine holds a reception ball to welcome him when he arrives in the Bitter Spine Mountains. Loathsome affair, in my opinion. I've always been more comfortable in the garden than in a ballroom. I would be more than happy to offer you my ticket and send word of your arrival at Bitterspine Palace. I'm sure you would be welcome there, provided you don't make yourself a nuisance to the prince. I'll seek out the Baroness at Bitterspine Palace.
Reaper 6.
This is cool.
That looked like a mistake.
I love how the Dungeons & Dragons Online logo blocks the person's face.
It was right over the NPC, or the splash screen, and the NPC in the splash screen. I saw that right away too.
That's how non-essential workers felt.
I think some of the frontline workers felt that way too. Like fodder, like the pawns being sent out to die.
Oh wow, the Prince of Frost is right ahead of us.
Home of one of the Prince of Frost's vassals.
A waiter, a noble, party guest.
Whether you're expected by the Baroness or not, the Prince of Frost's cold reputation is known throughout the Feywild.
Like fresh.
The Prince of Frost stands before a throne overlooking the crowded
No,
We'll
we'll
talk
talk
to him. Let's see what the
Baroness
Prince of
beside
Frost
him.
sounds like.
However, the third throne on the dais stands empty.
Baroness Bitterspine seems to trust you. For what reason I cannot fathom. But I am already dangerously low on patience. I will take her
If I may,
naivety under advisement. However, you should take even one step out of line. I will freeze you to the spot at which you stand. Enjoy the party away from my line of sight. Your Highness. That's all he says. Baroness Hilda Bitterspine. You're Volnut, aren't you? One of the other rulers who arrived in our land. I am Baroness Hilda Bitterspine. I preside over practical matters surrounding this part of the court and this palace. You're here because of the frosted cerise, yes? I don't know who told you, but the prince cannot know that it's begun growing again. He will be enraged and my welcome soiree will be ruined. Hold on, what are you talking about? Oh god, text wall. So you didn't know then? Well, now that I've made such a fuss about the issue, I might as well fill you in. The frosted cerise is an ancient bloom native to the blue Bitterspines Mountains. When the Prince of Frost claimed the region for his domain thousands of years ago, he destroyed every last one. Anytime anyone has seen where the flower since, we've been told to destroy it, which is exactly what I tried to do earlier tonight when I noticed one blossom being in the Aurora garden, but for some reason, as soon as you pick the flower, it crumbles to ash and reblooms into the snow. I locked the garden doors to keep the prince from seeing the flower. Our court advisor, Asha, has the key. Feel free to get it from him and investigate the blossom request itself. Usually hides somewhere while we dance. I would check the windward balcony. The entrance is upstairs above the palace entrance. Just don't disturb my party. I'll track down that djinn.
This guy's full of himself. He's got a painting of himself behind him.
You're told that Osha loathes extravagant
big
parties.
painting.
He's actually the original emo.
Somewhere, perhaps out on the windward balcony.
He's ice. Have I explained Feywild lore to you?
No, please don't. No, go ahead.
Archfays have a lot of power around the magic around them, and so he lost someone he loved, or some tragic shit happened, and his heart became cold. So this whole area is permanently cold.
Hey, talk to this Eladrin noble.
Vonat, was it? The party has been abuzz about your arrival. From what I've heard, you'd be more than willing to do small favors, wouldn't you? I have a message to relay to the Baroness in regards to us searching someone whose throne stands empty. Would you care to bring it to her for me? I can't, but I'm a very busy person. Perhaps we can help each other out. We Fae folk are no strangers to favors. I wouldn't dream of asking without offering anything in return. In exchange for fearing this message to the Baroness, I'm prepared to offer you something older than the palace which you stand. Surely that would be worth a simple trip down the stairs on a short errand. Do you have an agreement? Fine, I'll be back in a little while.
So which side do you want to go first?
Wait, I have to deliver this message to the Baroness. Yes? I have a message for you. Someone named Squire Icebrook asked me to pass it along to you from the Baron. Not here. Anyone could be listening. Meet me in the wine cellar behind the barrels.
To take your message in front of the prince and all her guests. She tells you to meet her downstairs in the wine cellar.
Over here.
All dancing.
Wait, where are you? Oh,
North.
over there.
West?
Kanye?
No, not Kanye West. Northwest. His son.
Vader. So another interesting thing that they got correct is that Eladrin, which are supposed to be the precursor to elves, their hair and stuff
That's my sister.
is by the 4 seasons. So like winter
my mom.
Eladrin, they'd be cold
I don't know who that guy is.
haired and all that. I think we're supposed to go to the cellar to meet the lady Baroness.
Yep, there's the cellar.
Head
The door to the
waiter.
treasure vault is bolted shut. Perhaps one of
What
the
are you doing
There she
here?
is.
Basement for staff only. Oh, I'll just ignore this guy. We should be safer here. Talking about my husband around the prince is a touchy subject these days. First, I mentioned that my husband slandered the Prince of Frost departed lover right in front of him. Now everyone thinks the Baron fled the palace out of fear of the prince's wrath, and the prince himself is outraged about the Baron's actions. I've been waiting for word from him ever since the disappeared. Quick, hand me the letter. Oh God, she talks so much. Oh, worse than Anna. I don't know what to think. My husband has never vanished so readily without consulting me first. Whatever it was about must have been important, but I doubt he would be so foolish as to talk in such an uncouth manner about the prince. He ruled with me for nearly 1,000 years, and he has never ran into such a scandal, especially not involving the Prince of Frost. In any case, this note should clear this up. Thank goodness he is safe. He says not to worry. He's gone to our hunting lodge on some important business, but says he cannot disclose the true nature of his activities for fear of word spreading to the wrong people. There you have it. I trust his word, as you should you. But nevertheless, I'll grow anxious if he doesn't return soon. Maybe I should send someone after him. Anyway, thank you, Walnut. I'll wait until we separated to return to the ballroom, act as though we never spoke, and share this with no
A
one.
wave of relief washes over the Baroness's face as she scans the letter. The Baron is alive and safe. But whatever he got himself into has kept him away from
Door's
home.
locked.
Return to Squire Icebrook for your reward.
Ginger.
There's another door over
Water
here.
elementals flood out of
Uh-oh.
the treasure
This head waiter.
Incoming.
Famine.
Reaper. Pile of gold. And a secret door.
Hey, here's a lever.
And a
You
remember.
hear a bell chime in the ballroom as you pull this lever.
Secret door.
This painting depicts the winter ballroom. Moving closer, its surface shimmers a magic.
Ooh, chest.
You realize your hand conveys. Oh, whoops. Oh, sweet.
There's a chest behind the painting.
You notice a bizarre painting depicting the wintertide ballroom. To your surprise,
Sorry, that painting teleported.
and into the ballroom itself.
No way I got the open lock for this.
Ben just knocked it. Good job. There's another door over here
that-
we can go
Got
through.
one.
Don't go
That
through the
waiter
painting
requires
yet.
a skill check.
The waiter does.
Don't go to the painting at all. Yeah.
There's no skill check here that I see.
Must have been to avoid that fight or something. The painting takes you back
Mythic.
to the prince's place.
Nice. There's a crossbow too.
Is that up for roll, Vengeance?
Congrats.
Hold on. There's a tasty ham.
'Cause I'd like to roll on that if it is.
It was a
Oh,
mythic.
I guess not. I think that's the gauntlets that somebody else got earlier.
Yeah, I didn't get a mythic though. That one's a mythic.
Tasty ham. I took a tasty ham. I guess we can go back through the painting.
If you go through the painting, it'll take you to the. I mean, go ahead and find out for the live stream.
Yep. Now we need to talk to the guy upstairs, right?
Yeah. For an optional. My otherworldly friend, I trust that the Baroness received the message. Now to fulfill the end of the bargain, as promised, falling leaves and frostbite trees, our court reigns above all. In winter's throes we topple foes, certain that everyone knows. Our court reigns above all, in towers high and courtyards low. Our palace gleams afar, in bitter wind and storms of snow. Our court reigns above all. There you are, a song written by this court, from a minstrel who lived long before the palace was built. You're repaying me with a song? I only respected a reward older than this palace. I only specified a reward older than this palace. That old court anthem fits the description. Ask any Fey. My debt for your services has been paid in kind, and that besides, you should be grateful to that have a chance to help the Baron and Baroness. That is of payment enough.
Squire Icebrook promised to give you something older than the palace.
Anyone, look at the
as
crossbow.
payment for delivering his message to the Baroness.
Oh,
Getting a
it's
rendition of
crooked.
an old folk song wasn't
It's
exactly
cool
what
looking.
you had in mind.
What?
It's very Fey.
That's that Pharaoh crystal one. Dual crossbow, mind you, but
We've got another door to go through.
We have a bunch of doors. You about downstairs?
Yeah, we got another one downstairs. We might as well hit that.
It's not open yet.
There's a lever.
There's a lever.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lever.
yeah, he ain't very great at that either.
There's two
There's
doors,
a
three doors,
Threes.
three levers.
Great, it's Castle Ravenloft with the ice version.
Here's
Basically.
a portal. Some kind of
Almost
portal.
same story. Oh no, water!
Palace guards stand at attention.
My only
in
weakness.
Prince Frost's quarters. You'll have to defeat them in order to enter.
Which way?
There's the Prince of Frost's quarters there. Oh, do I detect a circle?
You just
A
might.
loop-de-doo?
Starting to look that way.
A circle is just spiraled stairs on crack.
We're back. No?
Yeah, we're back.
Let's go upstairs and check those two doors before moving on. Because we were supposed to go to some garden, weren't we? Like,
Yep.
Palace North Wing. It's the Palace of Auburn Hills.
you know, there's a for exciting new content. There's a lot of like nothing.
A
The
bathtub.
commode.
Generous shrine.
Let it go, like Disney's Frozen. That's what it is. Would I recommend buying Feywild so far? I mean, for the loot alone, I would say yes. I think the level 5 and the end
here's
game
another
loot
teleporting
is going to
picture.
be, you know, where it's
And our
at.
lever.
You hear a
Lever.
bell chime in the ballroom as you pull this lever.
And, you know,
That lights
the
up
Tome
one
of,
side
de
of that
of,
other
of
main
Destiny is a delicious way to get, you know, an extra action point in your
I want
Epic
to click on this
Destinies.
painting.
Do you want to go through the painting? Okay, let's do it. We're going through the painting.
Because the other wing is on the main ballroom anyways.
So if you like unicorns and you want you want another action point in your Epic Destiny, I mean, the Ultimate Fan Bundle is where it's at. Or, you know, if you just want to
it's
get
starting to make sense now.
access to the loot and stuff, you could go for, you know, the basic package. You can get it. Plus, you can get a unicorn with the medium package too. The white unicorn, like the standard unicorn, comes with the medium package, and then the black unicorn comes with the Ultimate Fan Bundle.
Alright, I know exactly what's going on. I solved it.
Can't be melted.
Things open.
Yeah, Raid and a Saga are going to be added in an upcoming patch.
The court advisor stares off into the distance.
There's the gym we're
The
looking
sound of
for.
your footsteps. He jolts,
Look at the
turns
view.
around, and lets out a dejected sigh.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I guess the Feywild's okay.
Can I
No
just
Korthos.
move here?
Yeah, I'd like to move here too, not to the wintry part, but alright, let's see what a
I'd
gin
like
sounds
one
like.
of
Oh,
the
exactly the
tree
memory
houses.
part.
I want the tree house.
Oh, great. You leave the party and the party follows. What do I have to do to be alone in this place? The Baron sent me after your garden key. No. The Prince of Frost cannot, under any circumstances, see that flower. Trust me, I know what is best for the Prince and the Baroness. If I allow you to enter the yard, there will be chaos. Alright, so there's an intimidate, diplomacy, and spellcraft.
I'll intimidate him. Or Vengeance can spellcraft him.
Alright. Wait, do I need to stop talking to him for you guys to do that? Alright, do it.
I'm intimidating him.
Listen, see?
He says, all I want is peace, quiet, and order. Is that too much to ask? Why did I ever leave the plane of air? Sigh, fine. Here's the key. It'll open either of the two doors on the ground level that lead out to the garden. The frosted cerise is blooming in the center. Just go in, grab the flower, and get out. I would also prefer you leave the palace altogether. I'm glad we understand each other.
Osha
You know,
hands
I
a
wasn't
key.
sure about your Jinn impression, but you know what? You didn't sound that far off from the Jinn in Coalescence Chamber.
Yeah, that was my inspiration.
Of your visit become gossip fodder for the other guests.
Quick, kill it before it engulfs us all.
There's no reason with it. Alright, now where are we? What? Wait, is this it? Where we need to go?
I don't know, what do I look like? Somebody that knows what they're doing? We've already been in here.
Yeah, but it was like
Downstairs.
locked off.
There's several doors still downstairs.
Yeah, we can't go there. I tried melting it
So
too.
gather your party.
In the Aurora Garden. Garden's gotta be downstairs, huh?
But the gardens usually are on the ground.
This side, this side.
What if it's a sound garden?
I need to shrine soon.
Collectible.
Oh wow, another room with a collectible and nothing else.
There's a secret door.
Oh,
Stairway.
and stairs.
Spiral stairs.
Palace South Wing.
Oh, this is the back entrance to that place we can't enter.
Hidden door.
Pulling this lever causes a bookshelf to slide out of position. You
Uh-oh,
find
I hear
yourself
undead
in the
noise.
Royal Library. One of the rooms. The
Oh,
Prince of
there's a
Frost
note.
sealed
Read the
away.
note. Oh, damn it.
There's
Oh, yeah, you
two.
can still read it.
The conversation between Hussam and the mysterious stranger was brief. Hussam said, "Not to worry, sir. Everything is going according to plan." And he mentioned a meeting taking place somewhere in the mountains. I don't trust the Satyr Prince. I don't know what he's up to. But it can't be good if someone as powerful as he still feels the need to skulk around. I should head out to the lodge at once and wait for him to appear. I tell Hilda that what's gone on once I arrive, Icebrook should have no problem relaying the message. Right,
There's
that sounds
another
like the
note over
note
here.
Oh my god. The Prince of Frost is due to Bitter Spine Palace on the morrow. Everyone, Hilda most of all, is agitated, so say the least. The fellow isn't too bad, assuming you don't rile his icy temper. Mind your manners and mind your tongue, and he himself minds himself and kind. To mark the occasion, the Prince of Satyrs came around as expected. He was acting quite oddly. He said there'd be a present for our beloved Archfey waiting for him at the reception ball. I haven't the faintest what he's meant by it, but Hussam has a certain predictable fondness for causing the Prince of Frost trouble and distress. Our ruler is a bit too easy for him to ruffle, I'd say. Any no-nonsense type wouldn't last long around Hussam. He seems to be delighted in abject chaos hidden behind the mask of good humor. I'm certain there's a mind constantly turning with schemes for how to best to make his enemies miserable.
I wonder if there are any devs watching the stream today. You know, when we did the first look for Sharn, we had a whole bunch of devs in the stream, but nobody's given themselves away yet.
Oh, here's another painting. That's
Look
the
out this
main
window.
hall.
I guess we're going north. Oh, that's the ballroom.
No,
No, we don't need to
no.
go that way.
Here's a note. Hussam was still here when our prince arrived. He mostly treated the satyr with the same icy contempt he holds for most everyone. The mental jousting between Archfey never fails to exhaust me. By the end of the day, the reception ball preparations had begun in full swing, and I had just about enough of it all. I stepped out to the garden to get some fresh air, and strangely enough, there was Hussam, conversing with some mysterious figure,
Reveals that he had learned his
and
was plotting something with
We haven't even found the
mysterious
garden
yet.
stranger. The
sorry, I
baron
got distracted.
followed
From the balcony
Archfey to
overlooking the
a
garden, they
hunting lodge in
couldn't
the
see me,
mountains.
but I saw them, and even worse, I heard
Real quick.
what they discussed.
The baron never returned.
I wonder if there's a sound guard in here. With a black hole sun.
Hey,
Here's a
shrine.
shrine.
Plot twist here, Cordovan. I suspect not. Actually, I don't know what Cordovan's Twitch handle is. So I wouldn't
You know how I know you're not Cordovan? Because you spelled his name Cordovan.
We couldn't go through this.
You misspelled his name. You gave yourself away.
Oh,
We found it.
Oh, wait a
Hang
minute.
on, we're about
Let's
to-
not split up, folks, please. Hey, look, a garden.
Frosted cerise.
I wonder what
You
the
step
frosted
out into
cerise
the snowy
sounds like.
A peculiar patch of grass grows in its center,
Cerise?
along with a flower that
This
emanates
flower
a
hums with
chilling
magical
odor.
energy. This must be the bloom you were sent to find. The frosted cerise. With
Cerise.
this, you could perform the ritual to wake Lord
The flower
Arden.
crumples away into nothing in the palm of your hand, and instantly regrows in the soil.
I think it's a...
The newly sprouted
member
flower
of the
glows
Serpentine
blindingly
Table.
for a moment, and unexpectedly, a shockwave rocks the palace.
You can climb up onto that ledge, look.
I think
there's
cerise,
no
cerise is a
stairs
color,
on
and I
that
think it's that
balcony- onto
color
that
of the
balcony.
flower.
No matter how many times you pluck it, it doesn't work. Find the source of the commotion. I think that he
The
said
door
it was in the
refuses
ballroom.
to budge. There must be something blocking it from the other side. You need to find another way out of the garden. The door refuses to budge.
Ooh, here.
There must be something blocking it from the other side. You need to find
Ballroom.
another way out of the garden.
Oh, nice stairs. I like that. Oh,
There was a
damn
wall
you,
of ice in
physics.
front of the door you can smack open.
To your surprise, the ballroom is now covered in twisting vines and familiar flowers.
I thought I eradicated those flowers a millennia ago, but now they're everywhere.
Snarls the Prince of Frost.
Outlander, you will fix this, or I'll turn you into a block of ice.
He doesn't sound anything like Nimvind. That guy's a terrible voice actor.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they pay me the big bucks.
Who's Lady Lazuli here?
That prince is quite formidable, isn't he? I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of his icy temper.
It's Becky,
that
I
case,
guess.
maybe
Becky
you would-
Lazuli.
In that case, maybe you wouldn't mind answering a question for me. I'm looking into the flowers for him. By all means, ask away. Are there any strange guests at the party tonight? There are a few nobles here tonight that I don't recognize.
Stop coming.
Flag reverse.
Now then,
Stop
what
talking,
were their names?
fight!
Lord, oh my God, he just died in front of me. Like,
That was the rudest NPC interaction ever.
who asks questions and then dies in front of them? Oh my God, how rude.
Remnants.
Ready for raise? There are a few nobles here tonight I don't recognize. Now then, what were their names? Lord Beryl and I believe Dames Allegra? Now, can I find Beryl and Dame Allegra? How can I find them? Sarah Snowdrift is quite the busybody. Sadly, he will, know more information. You should be able to find him surrounded by other fellows in the Gamesters Lounge.
Lady Lazuli informs you that there were only 2 Eladrin nobles she didn't
Lazuli.
recognize in attendance.
I did not know it was pronounced
She knows
Lazuli.
who can tell you more.
It's the other things
So
you learn
Snowdrift,
by playing Dungeons and
resident
Dragons.
social butterfly of the Prince of Frost's
We
court.
learned that it was Satyr and Lazuli.
I think that was in the south, wasn't it? Or
and Viscount. I've learned 3 words today.
Gamesters Lounge.
Well,
we found a couple rooms
I've
filled
learned how to
with
pronounce 3
partygoers,
words
right?
in any event.
Mm-hmm. Off to the north and south off of the bottom floor.
Oh no, there's monsters! No!
Oh, and champs.
Look! Volnut lived through an encounter.
No.
Really?
Good job.
Oh my god.
Victory. Please. Thank you.
Oh, here's one. Countess. One of Baker's mulberry tarts would go lovely with this wine, don't you think? Never had one. I'm looking into the reappearance of the Frosted Cerise. We think someone must have cursed the palace to let the flowers grow back. Anyone seem suspicious to you? What? You never had a mulberry tart? What's that? Why that's unacceptable. You must remedy that at the soonest opportunity. But if you're asking me who is suspicious and who is not, I would start with the one who says she hasn't eaten such a delectable treat. By which I mean the only one out of the space here is you.
The
Right.
Countess does not tell you anything of note about the other party guests. However, she seems quite scandalized by your lack of knowledge about Chef Tartine's famous mulberry tarts.
I just know, like, by tomorrow night, Nimben's gonna be a pro at this quest. He'll be like, all you have to do is go here, here, and here, and it's done. 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know.
You're gonna be farming this, like, all night and all day.
A growth of blossoming vines has sprung up around
I
the
think
door.
I'm pretty sure I got
When
it
you get close,
first part figured out.
comes to life.
The hell is the Kelpie doing here?
Ah.
Here's a flower. Can you talk to this flower?
Only in Feywild would
Oh,
be like, maybe we can talk to this flower.
Oh, so Okay, so you know that room that we were locked into with the curse thing? Once you kill the dryad, you can re-enter it.
Ready for race? Thank you.
There's gonna be some, like, plants up here, I bet. This is one of the rooms that we hadn't been to.
The prince's room.
An Eladrin noble
Hey, look,
stands
it's
at
Dame
the base of
Allegra.
the stairs that lead to the Prince of Frost's quarters. This
This
must be
court
Dame
has
Allegra,
such
the
lovely
mysterious
festivities.
newcomer you're looking for.
I'm not much for dancing, I'm afraid. Oh, she ain't saying much. And there's a painting here.
A frost giant snores on the floor of this chamber.
Oh,
Clearly,
man.
you didn't think anyone would dare to intrude in the Prince of Frost's private quarters.
It's not very
Frost
watchable.
giant. Looks like he had a little bit too much to eat and drink.
You find yourself in a surprisingly sparse chamber. But even in such a bare
Adventure
room,
pack.
you know there must be
Secret
something
door.
hidden inside.
Or secret something. Because
There's
there's
a
a
lever
lever
on the
behind
side.
this wall.
I'm pulling it.
The spout on this fountain turns like a door handle. A secret passage slides open along the back wall. Hidden away in this room stands a sculpture of a woman. Its plaque reads, For my
love, in ice
in
you
ice
survive.
That's just a little bit creepy.
It's neat how you
I
can
told
look
you
out the
he's
windows.
emo.
Somebody break the glass orb.
Frozen plaque.
Preserved journal.
My my Sharia. It has been hundreds of years, and yet your beauty, your face, your laugh, your wit, I still remember as if you stood before me. I cast a statue in your honor at each of my court's palaces. Whenever your soul returns, you will know this as your home. But for now, your memory glows coldly within me, and that, mortal, you destroyed yourself for. My hatred for him and his ilk grows deeper and more frigid with each passing moment. Not a day goes by without imagining the second his soul finds a new body, so that I can cheer it about and show it the true meaning of misery and suffering for taking you from me. Though he can die, he will not. I'll see to it that he endures and suffers for the full length of time he separated you from me. And I'll add a millennium for good measure. Perhaps then, my sweet, bright love, you will appreciate how much I adore you.
We're in Alaska.
Prince of Frost had hidden a
The
germ
World War
inside a
Alice
sphere of
window.
ice.
Oh shoot, here he comes! Oh no!
As you drop the germ, the frost giant bursts
Oh!
into the room, along with
wasn't
a
ready.
squad of red-capped guards.
Fear Reaper. Fear Reaper.
Oh, the any of us are ready.
I was adjusting my display settings.
Oh, fuck this guy.
I was looking out the window.
I'm surprised he got in. The entrance to this area is super small.
He ducked down.
Fear Reaper's dead.
I'm good to race.
My colors are so off right now. Because I was in the middle of adjusting my display settings while you were reading.
Thank you.
Ready for rest.
Redneck.
Wasn't paying attention to my own health. But I used Undying Vanguard to bring myself back up even though I was unconscious. That was pretty cool.
The frost giant collapses onto the floor with a heavy thud.
Chest.
Is there named loot in here? If so, I'm re-rolling. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks that way. Oh, the necklace.
Oh, Boon of Undeath.
Oh,
There's a
that's
Vengeance
perfect.
item.
Ooh. Deep snow boots.
Longbow.
Oh wow, those boots are nice. Fun, insightful con, and quality con, all in one item.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I think because
Cool.
I want the winter set. I think my boots now are just the legendary green steel. Yep, and that's exactly what I'm gonna be replacing.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah, those boots aren't that bad.
Alright, I gotta finish my display settings.
Alright.
Man, I don't know why the colors went so off on me.
So there's two elders. Figure out who's summoning the flowers. Question Sir
We
Snowdrift.
want the painting.
The painting will just take us to the main room.
Alright, don't get
Not
too
where
far away
we
from me.
want to go.
I'm
I think the gaming room is actually.
I'm on my way.
Mob.
Oh,
Wait, Vengeance Reaper.
I didn't see him until they killed me.
Oh, fucking.
Circle. Of some kind.
Don't go too far north. There's crap
Circle,
on the
circle.
other side too.
Circle.
Circle.
Don't go down. We still got a Vengeance Reaper back here.
Oh, more stuff
More
coming
mobs.
in the room.
Ready for rest.
Circle.
Ready for this?
Circle. I didn't get that res.
I need to heal as soon as you get up, please. Circle.
I can throw you a cocoon.
Alright. I need that shrine wherever it was.
Me too.
New
I don't remember
rule.
where it was.
Nimbin goes by himself from now on.
I was heading to the shrine.
Alright. Let's detour, because there's a shrine back at the start, right?
Maybe.
I
I
do.
don't remember.
There is on the map.
That's the shrine I was heading to. The south
Mhm.
area. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, this bathroom right here.
Yeah.
There's
and a
more
mob.
crap.
Oh look,
I
Nimbin's
found
dead.
more crap. To be fair, I was gibbered.
No, we're not interested in being fair.
Okay, Is it safe now?
Never.
Shrining.
Oh, I've used this shrine already. Damn.
I don't see any other shrine on the map.
No, I didn't think we passed anything.
Oh yeah, there is another one in the north, in the far north. I don't know how to get there.
I don't know how to get
I don't
there.
know if you use that one, but there is another shrine.
No, I didn't. I've only used the one, but I don't know how to get there.
I think that one is upstairs.
Yeah, it's one of those rooms that we go into, do a load screen.
We haven't opened this door.
We did earlier.
This
reset
door
when
right
the
here.
Flowers spawned.
This is the Game Master's room. This is the room that we also needed to get to back here. Here's Sir Snowdrift. Oh, and then some
Reaper.
monsters aggro.
6.
Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs and to the north.
Well, we
Hey,
have to
but-
talk to someone in here first.
Mobs.
Ginger,
Mobs.
What's up, buddy?
the Snowdrift guy is like right next to us. Like 2 feet.
Okay, after we kill these, we can go there. Do you need that lost soul, Mama?
No, it's not so much spell points. I need my clickies.
Yeah, but you're out of spell points though, so why don't you grab this?
Yeah. Okay.
Here's another one.
Thank you.
Alright.
This guy's
Here's the
blue.
Snowdrift.
Another lost lamb left wandering the party in need of conversation. Fear not, my friend. You have been found. You must be Sir Snowdrift. Guilty as charged. And you're Vona. I've heard a lot about you. And I hear you're the one to talk about the other nobles who's who in the Prince of Frost Court, specifically 2 nobles named Lord Beryl and Dame Allegra. You have come to the right place. I hear Lord Beryl escorted Dame Allegra tonight, but I have only seen him alone, guzzling enough wine to fill a
Snowdrift
small
tells
pot.
you that Lord
I
Beryl
would
was
tell
last
you
seen
how to
slinking off
find
the
the
kitchen
lady,
in
but
search of a
truth be
fresh
told, I
bottle of
don't
wine.
know what she looks
Then he
like.
shoos
She's
you out of
new
his
to our
crowd of
corner of the
adoring
the Prince Court. Come from the far north, I hear. But Lord Beryl has seen her and knows how I can find her, correct? Precisely. Like I said, he drinks enough to topple a unicorn. He's likely skulking around by the kitchen, trying to steal another bottle. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have lords and ladies to entertain. That makes no sense. Enough alcohol. Unicorns can cast restoration. They can't get drunk.
Yeah, but if they get drunk, maybe they can't remember how to cast restoration.
They're angels.
But what if they want to get drunk?
Okay,
Actually, that might be a thing.
now to the north to try to get to that shrine.
I mean, they could drink an entire liquor store, so why not?
Up
Well,
the
they're not
stairs.
very smart.
I think we need to go
So
upstairs.
sometimes, them choosing to get drunk might be a thing.
There's a needle blight in the middle of the dance floor. Y'all are just running by.
Well, we don't want to ruin his fun.
Where? Oh, there he is.
He's dead.
He gone.
Why are these doors closed again?
It happened when we got attacked.
The map reset when flowers exploded all over the place.
Alright, Mom, I got you the shrine. Do you like it?
Yay! I like.
Alright, now we gotta go talk to Dame Allegra in the garden. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on.
I know
Yep.
Lord Bro's in the kitchen. That's also downstairs.
And another one, maybe. Yep.
Wait for everybody.
Or do we want to go to the kitchen real quick?
That's the cellar.
The cellar has a kitchen in it.
Hmm.
Number 3.
Oh!
I'm still sick.
Reaper!
Man, that's scary. Alright, here's Lord Barrel. He's an Eladrin Noble, so I have to put my Eladrin Noble voice on. Who are you? Oh my god, he even says you, like, hey, yeah. I'm not stealing, I'm just borrowing this ball. You need something from me? Damn Allegra, where is she? What's it to ya? Like, that's their lady was my date to the shindig, so pause off for her. Yeah, hear me? I'm not interested in filling her dance card. I'm looking for the source of the flowers, and she's the only person that here no one has seen, aside from you, that is. Oh, no, I have my flowers. But Allegra gave me the boot after the
That's what it
Prince
sounds
of
like,
Frost
Arthurian.
will outburst. She told me to entertain myself while she explored the palace. Said she wanted to see the Prince of Frost quarters. I tried to tell her she should stay with the party, but she wouldn't listen. I'll pay her a visit.
Lord Barrow says that Dame Allegra has gone to
Arturian Mask,
explore
is
the
that
Prince of
a
Frost's
drunken
quarters.
Karen voice that you're
Speaking
doing?
with her is the next
Yeah.
step in solving this plant puzzle.
But he was drunk.
There was a remnant there in the corner.
Everything we need's this way anyway. It's say in the garden or the prince's quarters.
Here's the garden.
This is a long quest.
Yeah, it is.
She ain't in here. Prince's quarters.
Yeah, we gotta go to the Prince's quarters probably again. I bet I could put this down to 15 minutes.
Oh, laggy,
Lag.
lag.
I'm frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen, get it? Haha. Dame Allegra by Walnuts. Hello there. You're Dame Allegra, right? Lord Barrow told me where you should be. Lord Barrow was so kind to escort me tonight. As I'm new to this part of the Prince of Frost domain, I'm afraid I've yet to make very many friends. Just as you said, I am Dame Allegra. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. The pleasure is all mine. I'm assuming you heard about the flowers popping up all over the place. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? As a matter of fact, I did see someone planting something in the garden. It must have been the frosted cerise. Sadly, I didn't get a good look at the place before I returned to the ballroom, and I never saw anyone strange with the other guests. However, I am very adept at examining the traces left behind from magic. Perhaps if we return to the spot where I saw them, it will all become clear.
Dame Allegra saw a hooded stranger plant the frosted cerise in the garden. She bids you to follow her there, so she can help you search for clues about the culprit.
God, I can't wait to put something in my mouth.
Are you trying to say you're hungry or
stands
horny?
in the center of the garden. She lets out
Both.
a low chuckle.
That's what she said.
How did you like my
I'm like praying mantis
little
horny. I'll eat it after I fucking.
It was good.
Oh no! It's
Why,
Cadence.
That gloomy prince always entertains my master Hearsome.
Allegra transforms before your eyes. You recognize her new form as Cadence, the night hag, who caused
Famine.
such trouble for the gatekeepers back in Stormreach.
Happy to see me, dearie. Good. It'll be for the last time.
Cadence pants.
Famine.
I think that's enough taunting for one day. I'll let my pretty
Like
petals
that.
finish you off.
With a mad cackle, she vanishes.
Shambling Charisse.
In her place, a shambling mound rises to attack.
Pixies. Pixie Party Crasher. I wonder if that's a play on Party Crashers because there are pixies there. You know what I mean? The illusionary ones.
Yeah, that's very clever. If you get a close-up view of the pixies, they're just using elven model art with
Yep.
wings.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't care, it's still one
Alright,
playable
Grace.
pixie.
Well, then just play an elf and just shrink your screen.
I'm gonna need heals, please.
The mass of flowers and vines crumbles into ash, yet it leaves behind one last frosted cerise flower. You pluck the frosted cerise flower from the snow. This time, the bloom stays in the palm of your hand, instead of crumpling away into nothing. Return to the Baroness to tell her what happened.
D-door.
Thank you.
Baroness, let me tell you everything. So what of Hersab's old crones managed to infiltrate our celebration after all? It's comforting to know some things never change. Of course, if he ever decided he wanted to stop making my duties more difficult, I would wholeheartedly support his decision. As a thanks for your help, feel free to choose something from my stockpile. Quite a few Fae tend to forget about their belongings over the course of a night dancing, and never bother to seek out what they lost. It's somewhat annoying, actually. I'll also add, although he would never admit it, you did us a favor in taking care of Cadence's scheme. We Fae don't take that lightly. Should you ever return to these parts, I'll be glad to see you again, as long as you don't bring trouble along with you. Take care, Baroness Bitterspine.
Ooh.
Frosted cerise, you're one step
Nothing
closer
named.
to waking Lord Arden.
Ooh, a ring drop.
Oh, boots.
I just got the boots. I think I might re-roll though. What else
Yeah.
drops here?
Nocturne ring.